The difference between self-awareness and being present and a child being present, a child is not self-aware. They're not aware of they're actually influencing the moment, because that's a cognitive maturation of the brain. We become self-aware. We become self-aware, first of all, in our body awareness when we recognize that we're a boy or a girl, 7, 8, or 9 years old, somewhere along in there. Sometimes a little earlier than that, suddenly like, oh, I'm naked, right? And so that's the vulnerability part of us. And once that development happens on the inside of us, what that means is that we are become self-aware and we don't want anyone to know, right? So we start dressing with the door closed, or we're not running around the house naked as much as we used to when we were little, right? And that's because we have lost our innocence and start recognizing that what you think about me is real important because it impacts me. That's how we start this other person thinking. As we move through the developmental stages of becoming self-aware, we have to start becoming aware that we are aware that what we think about ourselves was gifted to us by the words that were said to us while we were growing up. So we are not living in an environment where we got to choose what was said to us. We are living in an environment where the words that were said to us impact the way that we see the world. It influences our current mindset. And that mindset, that the way that we see the world, is actually related to our past experiences. My willingness to be self-aware of how I'm influencing the moment is an understanding that I am not allowing my past to influencing what I'm thinking in the moment. I'm objective. I'm not actually judging, which means I'm just present. Now, that means that since that's true, I don't have an opinion about what's happening, but I'm flowing with it. That means that as I'm flowing with it, I actually move into a state where I can actually be more about what I want in wisdom in the moment than what I'm reacting to. And since my self-talk is the most important part of who I am, my negative self-talk comes directly from the beliefs that were given to me while I'm growing up. If I'm not aware of the belief system that I have on the inside of me, then I'm not really going to do very well in being present, because my self-talk, or the beliefs that I have about me, highly influence how I see the world.